Pharmaceuticals Private Limited to formally commence the inaugural session with his opening address.
Moderated by Shri Pranay Babugaonkar. It is now a moment of great pride and honor for SOCHM to, on behalf of SOCHM, for me to formally inaugurate today's MSME conclave. Our chief guest in the day. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome.
I had in my service in the year 2013 with you, which I feel is very important today as we are discussing self-reliance. So, as you know, there was a delegation that went to Europe in 2013 to see some waste management facilities to adopt in the state of Goa. So before the visit, the Indo-Austrian Forum invited our chairman, Mr. Noronha, Pollution Control Board chairman, to come and visit a district called Wendland in Austria. So he said to me, the rest of the delegation will go, we will wait at Vienna, we will visit that district and then we will come back. So with Noronha sir, I went to Vienna and we were picked up by an ex-member of Parliament of Austria who drove us approximately 100 to 150 kilometers from Vienna to a district called Wendland. Till I went there, I was not aware, what is the purpose of the visit and what we are going to see. So on the way, the member of Parliament explained what the district of Wendland has done, what is different from other places in Austria. So we had gone to see a society of what I would call a society or a group of farmers, 800 farmers from the district of Austria. And when we went there, they had a very, very big building complex, and the farmers were providing for everything that happened in that district. Be it any function, where is baking, wheat, grains, everything. That is understandable. But what was important is that we drove in a car of the Member of Parliament which had travelled 250,000 kilometers on biodiesel in 2013. So the farmers in Wendland had developed 40 type of oil seeds to extract biodiesel. And all their farming equipments which are there in the district all operated on biodiesel, whether it's a car, whether it's a truck, whether it's a farm equipment like tractors and tillers, every equipment was running on biodiesel. We went and saw the complex. So they were providing support for all the events and functions that happened in the district. Also, they were producing fuel for the district, and they were the predominant suppliers for Amway. You must have heard of Amway products. So all certified products from Amway, where most of the raw material was coming from the farmers. Then from that facility, when we went there, we met the farmers. So the representative of the farmers said that we had set a goal for ourselves, that we are not going to import anything from the other districts of Austria. We'll be self-reliant, our district will be self-reliant in everything. So they had one small issue that they didn't have any big river or a sea adjacent to their district, nor a lake. So what to do about fish? So they took expertise of scientists and fishing and they developed tanks to grow fish. So that was one shortcoming which was there. That also was addressed by the farming society. Pursuant to that visit, then we went to their municipality. Most of the public buildings already had solar. They not only had solar, they had geothermal energy within the municipality. And they had explored all the possibilities of renewable energy that could be tapped in that district so that they are self-reliant. Then he took us to a biomass to energy plant. So we reached about 4:35. There was nobody at the plant. Plant was fully operational. It had only 4 employees. So 2 employees which lived in the municipality had SCADA systems in their house, and they used to monitor the operation of the plant. They used to visit during the day. So he just invited, then we asked them how the plant is operated. So of the four employees, one was a truck driver. So the farmers used to notify the truck driver that they have got one truckload or whatever of biomass available. He used to bring it to the silo, automatically loaded into the silo, and the plant was under progress. So I asked him how do they do maintenance. So they have got AMC contracts with the suppliers and who have got a frequency of visit. So at that frequency, everybody is to come and check and verify that the plant is operational. They were utilizing this biomass to provide heat during the winter majorly, and during the summer when the heat was not required, it was converted to electricity. So they are self-sufficient in that respect also. As we are facing this crisis today, I feel that we have to understand the commitment that goes into something that is when we say that we want to be self-reliant. So this was in 2013, then we had Atmanirbhar Bharat. In 2014, we are having Swaympurna Goa. So I feel that all of us together need to commit ourselves to renewable energy, circular economy, and that commitment has to be deep-rooted, not only in a policy of the government or through schemes and subsidies, but every individual of the state will have to participate and contribute if we have to achieve this goal. Thank you. With this message, I thank ASSOCHAM for inviting me for this inaugural.